Hello everyone, today I'm going to be ranking murder mystery maps in a tier list. As always, like and subscribe and I hope you enjoy the video. Right, this is exciting actually. I wanted to do this video for a while, but I've held it off as I've been pretty busy recently. And I apologise for not posting for 2 months. Like I said, being very busy. On to the first one, Bank. I used to think Bank was the best map in murder mystery, however my opinion has changed. It's still a good map. I do really like it, and I really like the vault and the vents and the scanner, and just it's a really interesting map, and I think it's really underrated. I am actually going to put it in B tier. A lot of people would disagree with me, but it's my opinion, not yours. So Biolab, it's just not my cup of tea. You can't really outrun haste users on it. I also get stuck on the door frames very often, and I hate that. It's going to go C tier, honestly. It's not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. Factory. I think Factory is a good map. I can't lie. But there is one thing that I do not like about it, and that is the sewers. Whenever I am murderer and the sheriff jumps into the sewers, God, this map would be really good without the sewers. I can't lie. Can't tell if it's better or worse than Bank. They're about the same, but I'm gonna put it above Bank. Now moving on to Hospital. A lot of people hate Hospital, but like it's not that bad. I wouldn't rank it one of my favorites, but I wouldn't hate it. It's just like a map that I forget about. I forget it exists, and if I'm voting and there's no other option, then I will go for Hospital. So I'm gonna put it in C tier above Biolab. Hotel. You either love it or hate it, honestly. Me, both, for different reasons. It depends what role I am. If I'm murderer on Hotel, it is the most annoying thing ever. But when the innocents are like just jumping in between floors. But when I'm innocent, it's hella fun to like juke the murderer and parkour and everything. However, I do kind of like lose my aim on it for some reason. I don't know why, but like it's not the best map. I actually think Hospital's better than Hotel. Don't come at me for this. I'm gonna put it in between Biolab and Hospital. This is an overrated map. Not as overrated as the one I'm about to get on to, but it is overrated. Like this map pops up in the voting and everyone runs to it for some reason. I don't know why. It's not a good map. It's too small. Maybe that's why people like it, because it's like easy as murder, but like I find that there's a lot of teamers in house. I don't know why. I imagine teamers and it's always house map. And whenever I spawn in as well, especially as the sheriff, I get really stressed out because I don't know where to go. I always just run into the basement and hide there. I'm gonna put it a D tier. It's a bad map in my opinion, but it's not the worst. Mansion. This is the map I have very big problems with, and the map that I might hate the most. Everyone votes this map for some odd reason, but like I, as a noob, used to vote it, and house as well. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. But like now that I actually play the game and I know like what to do and I don't just hide the whole game, this map really frustrates me whenever I'm a murderer. Sheriff, like it's so easy as sheriff. You just run around in circles. It's easy, and I'm pretty sure that's why people vote it, because it's just like the really high chance of survival as innocent. You just run in circles and the murderer doesn't even catch you. I always get a murder and people always run in circles and it really annoys me, and you get my point, so I'm gonna put it at F tier. Don't come at me, do not cancel me, okay? This is my opinion. It's overrated and it's really ugly as well. Like the colors do not just like, no. Boring as innocent, stressful as murder, I just can't deal with it. Moving on to the next map, Military Base. I love this map. I mean, who doesn't love Military Base? What is there not to love? You got that door to shut on people. It's great. Like, in a massive outside area where you can shoot the murderer in 1v1. Like, it's just a great map, in my opinion. It's really big and spacious, which I love in a map. I'll put it in S tier, only because it's Military Base. And actually, now that I think about it, I might move Factory up to A tier. It's not an S tier, only just because of the sewers. The sewers annoy me so much. And Studio. I don't like End Studio personally. Who actually sits there and says their favorite map is End Studio? No one. I just don't know where to go. Like, if I'm murderer or sheriff, I feel like I'm out in the open 24/7. I feel like I'm vulnerable in this map. I just don't like it, in my opinion. It's not F tier. I would rather vote House than End Studio, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. House is still above End Studio, but End Studio does deserve to be in D tier. It's really not good. Office 3. I know where this is gonna go. Next to Mansion. If you like Office 3, there is something wrong with you, no offense. So, Office 3. There's a lot of wall campers, and it feels like such a big map, even though it's such a small map. I just don't like it. Like, I don't know why, something just feels off about Office 3. Like, no one ever votes Office 3. When it finally does, it's like, oh, I forgot this map existed, you know? I have those exact same feelings for this next map, honestly. But yeah, no, Office 3, just, I don't like it. It's ugly as well. It's ugly. Police station, gonna go D tier. I forget this map exists more than hospital, more than office. I just forget it exists, like, 100%. It's that one map that, like, it's boring, it's bland, it's a big map. Like, don't get me wrong, if you're trying to, like, grind for, I don't know, like, beach balls, candies, tokens, it's a good map because it's big. It's a big map. I, in this game, like to listen to footsteps, and I like to hear where people are in the game. I can't do that on Police Station because there's just that many layers and it confuses my brain. I just don't like Police Station. I don't know, I just get jump scared a lot on it. I've never met anyone that liked Police Station, honestly. Research Facility is a good map, but not the best. I think it's B tier, below bank. And the reason for this is there's a lot of things to do in it, but like there's nowhere to 1v1. Do you know what I mean? Like there's that, there's that big main bit, but like there's a bunch of poles in the way and it's just really awkward to 1v1 anyone at that angle. It's fun as innocent, just running away and shutting the door on the murderer's face, or when you're murdering you stab the door, and you know, it's fun. There's a lot of contraptions and stuff to do in Research Facility and a lot of hiding spots, which is one of the reasons I don't like it as Murderer. But honestly, it's a pretty solid map. My gerbil might start running on his wheel, so ignore the background noise, please. It's a pretty solid map, but it's not my favorite. It's definitely not my favorite. There's definitely better maps out there. Workplace. This has to go C tier, honestly. Is it better than Hospital? No. Better than Hotel? No. Better than Biolab? Yeah. Workplace. Whenever you're a murderer, the sheriff always runs to like the end of the hallway and camps up there. No idea why, because if they die, which they probably do because they get stuck in a corner, it's just like, I don't understand why people do that. It's annoying for the innocents trying to get that gun when it's stuck in the corner. Also, everyone always uses haste on Workplace. I don't know why, but like, I hate haste, and you know that if you watch my videos. So, there's not a lot to say about Workplace other than that. It's just not an interesting map. It's one of the most boring maps, as well as Police Station and Office. Before anyone comments down below, why is there only one S tier and one A tier? This is my opinion first off, but second off, there is other maps that I really enjoy, like Christmassy maps and Halloween maps, but I'm gonna do those in another video if you request it. I just wanted to do the default maps, and I think I've covered it now. I think I've done all the maps, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go follow my TikTok, it helps a lot. And yes, have a nice day.